Welcome to the Wellbeing at Work podcast, where we help you optimize all aspects of well-being in the workplace.
Welcome to Wellbeing at Work, brought to you by Opti Wellbeing Solutions. We are a corporate well-being company, and ultimately our mission is to optimize the well-being of the world, one workplace at a time. My name is Alvy Thompson Jr. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Opti, and you are joined by me and my amazing team. In this podcast, our purpose is simply to educate, impact, and provide valuable tools and resources in helping you create a better workplace if you are a leader in your workplace. You're going to get all of the tools, tactics that we use as individuals in our own practices and that we use with other employers that we work with. I want to take this time in this podcast to introduce you to the team. First, starting out with Alejandra Hernandez. Ale, what would you say has been the biggest impact in starting your health and wellness journey?
Great question. So again, my name is Alejandra Hernandez, and some people call me Ale, and that's totally fine. My health journey really didn't kick off until I was 19. So I didn't play sports growing up. Health and wellness was not something that I really grew up with understanding. And then I started at 19, really just the physical aspect. Like I started going to the gym, I started working out. And from there, it really expanded into eating better. And then it expanded into generally just feeling better about my thoughts, about what I think about myself, what I believe about myself. And so my health and wellness journey has evolved tremendously over the past 11 years. And I have found that taking an approach and understanding that one part of my health is going to impact another part of my health is really the key to me performing at a much higher level. And I've been doing that to support my clients as a career and leadership coach as well, so that they can feel more confident at work and they can feel better at work as well. And that's really how it all started for me. So thank you for that question. Now I'd love to ask Cody. Cody, how did you start your health optimization journey?
Thank you. That's a great question. My name is Dr. Cody Crockett. I'm a physical therapist. I'm an athlete. I'm an author, speaker, entrepreneur. And my health optimization journey began from a young age. As an athlete growing up, playing multiple sports, I always wanted to get an edge and to learn how I can optimize my performance on the field. And that then trickled into university when I saw an opportunity to become a physical therapist and help others to become the best versions of themselves physically, which then catapulted me into this journey of just optimizing life as a whole. Holistically approaching my health and well-being, looking at my health mentally, physically, emotionally, and what I can do to fill up my bucket in each of these areas to literally optimize my health and well-being of just experiencing life. In my journey of this optimization of my health, I've got to work with a lot of different people in my practice as a physical therapist, working in different settings from surgical ICU units to neurological rehab, working with military, business executives, lawyers, doctors, indigenous populations, Native Americans, etc. Like just realizing how many people all have the same foundational needs when it comes to our health and wellness. And so it's been my mission to help to spread this word and the power of nature and how just optimizing and maximizing our natural human health can really take us to the next level mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So that's just a tidbit of my journey of what's gotten me to where I am now along this health optimization journey. And now I'd like to pass the torch to my friend here. Matthew, what was it that sparked your interest on your journey of health optimization?
Dr. Crockett, thank you for the question. My name is Matthew Coman, and I'm excited to be here. I will use this question to help you guys understand a bit about my experience and background. I would say the spark has come from really being a lifelong athlete, and being in team settings has allowed me to always have skills in working with other people. Now being a son, a brother, a husband, a professional athlete, a coach, and a leader of other people working with different ranges of clients, that spark has really served in helping others find that same spark. And in realizing, similar to what you said, Cody, that we all have foundational needs that enable us to really fill up the parts of the whole that allow the optimization to take place. And that's going to impact your everyday life as well as what's going to happen in the workplace. I think, really tapping into the 4 areas that you mentioned, Cody, the mental, the emotional, the physical, and the spiritual, allows a holistic or 360-degree perspective to start to take shape. And within this podcast, I am delighted to share all of the 15 years of experience that I have being in the performance field and integrating all of my experience with all of you guys as my partners and all of your experiences. There's going to be many practical tools and applications for all of our listeners and everybody that joins us here on Wellbeing at Work. So I will go ahead and stop right there and pass the torch back to you, Cody, to wrap this thing on up for episode 1, brother.
That's a great answer. And I want to throw it over to Elvie. Elvie, I know something about your background that's been sort of a wake-up call into sparking your health and wellness journey. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your health and wellness journey and what's led you to become the man that you are today, being the CEO of Opti Wellbeing Solutions?
It's a great question. And as I look back on my experience, I would say the most pivotal point that was a catalyst in my health and wellness and well-being journey was actually the untimely death of my mom. My mom was honestly the typical Western lifestyle person you see today in terms of her having a lot of ailments that really disrupted her well-being from a mental perspective, an emotional perspective, physically. What I noticed was that when she passed away, the way that she passed away, it actually had me look in the mirror and reflect on how was I showing up in life and how was I in basically having all of these skills of, helping people better themselves in their physical training, in their nutrition, understanding their stress management. I had all these tools, but I could never get my mom to be able to use those tools. And what I realized was that I was trying to force her to do these things as opposed to meeting her where she was. And that's what really inspired me to first work on myself and see how could I have more compassion and have a toolkit where I can help any person that truly desires to be helped. And that's what had me really understand some of the different aspects of health and well-being that aren't talked about enough, especially when we talk about stress management, mindset, communication, all things that I know have a huge impact on people's well-being at home and especially at work. So the way my mom passed away and where our relationship was at the time really had me take a 360 approach in how I started to work with people and understanding that those clients that I've worked with, whether they're a large law firm partner, a corporate executive, or an entrepreneur, that when all of these individuals worked on their physical, mental, and emotional well-being, it actually had a huge impact on their ability to be better coworkers, to be better colleagues, to be better bosses, managers, you name it. And that's what really inspired me to join you all in this journey of optimizing well-being at work, because we all realize that people spend a third of their day at work. So what would it look like if those people's workplace actually optimized and gave them the tools and resources to better their well-being? Because at the end of the day, the better the employee well-being, the better the company well-being. So it's really exciting to be on a team with you all and to help all of the leaders listening have better tools to go forward and improve the well-being of the workplace so that there is more productivity, there's lower turnover, there's higher retention, and ultimately everybody in the business and the business as a whole are thriving. So that's a little bit about myself and why I'm here. And I'm so happy to be here. And I can't wait to just continue this journey with you all.
Thank you for sharing such a powerful story on what was the catalyst for, you transforming into who you are today and what's led you down this journey. I think it's a really powerful story that's impacted so many people. And then taking it a step further and now branching into corporate wellness and seeing what sort of skills we can offer and bring into the workspace with our diverse team, because as you can see, learning a little bit about each and every one of us, how our backgrounds and our experience has been a very wide range of different experiences, working with a variety of different people, experimenting through ourselves, gaining knowledge, wisdom along the way, learning what's actually worked to improve well-being and to see what hasn't worked to improve well-being. Really excited that we've brought this team together and that we're on this journey together to offer our knowledge, to offer our techniques, our tools, our tactics, and bring that into the workplace to really offer you the opportunity to learn from us and see how we can each take responsibility within ourselves to improve our own personal health and well-being, and also take that into the workplace to help the people that we work with, help the people that we lead or that we supervise, to help our teammates, and then also to then take that information home and engage with our family in a more healthy, optimal way. So something you're also going to hear us say a lot of times is this word opti, optimize, optimum, because we are truly obsessed with optimizing well-being. Get used to it. You're going to hear it a lot, and it's a powerful word that we're really going to dive deep into. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for tuning in. We're honored that you're here to be on this journey with us, and join us in the next episode where we're going to dive deeper into this journey of health optimization. Thanks for listening. If you found this podcast valuable, we invite you to check out our free checklist, the 5 action items to optimize your workplace today. You can grab yours over at www.optiwellbeing.com. That's OPTI wellbeing.com. Get yours now, and we'll see you there.